Good afternoon, my good people. We are back again with the same program. I have finished hosting the guest who has brought us here in this home in Ganga Ward, and with me on the set, I'm with the sub-chief of this area. I've invited him to be able to tell us how well he knows this family and the reasons why he's recommending this family to be able to get a wheelchair. Good afternoon, Chief.
Good afternoon, Madam. How are you?
I'm good.
Yes.
Welcome to AGNES.NKANYA.SHOW.
Thank you.
We are honored to have you in this platform. It is a platform where we give visibility to those that have been left behind in circumstances of life, to the community, for them to be able to know that there is one of their members that is behind somewhere, and for them so that they can be able to hold their hands of that person. There's also a program where this report I forwarded to National Fund for the Disabled of Kenya, so that they can be able to understand the reason why these people are needing this request of the wheelchairs and mobility devices. So welcome so much. What is your name, please?
Thank you. Alex Michelle Mutegi, the area assistant chief.
Okay.
This is Ntatuave range in Kirigone sub-location, Mugumanga location, Ganga division, A.R.S sub-county. You are also welcome, madam.
Thank you so much.
I've heard that this program is a good program, according to how you have started it, and I hope that it will be of help to this family.
Okay.
Yes, madam.
Thank you so much for hosting me in your ward. The days that you called me, I chose to leave everything aside and come to listen to your plea. It is an honor to see a civil servant going out of his way to think about someone who has been left behind in circumstances of life. It is a great virtue, character for you as a leader.
Thank you.
And would love to know how long have you served in this ward, in this location?
Yes. Madam, I've been serving for around 6 years. Around 6 years. And this family, I've known this family for quite long.
Okay.
Sometimes when I joined administration, the woman came in my office requesting for support.
Okay.
Because she had some problems, which I may even not mention them here.
Okay.
But she was crying in my office.
Okay.
And that didn't touch me a lot. I decided to know her story.
Okay.
And she briefed me about everything that she was undergoing. And that day I recall very well, she was carrying that baby in my office, and they had maybe 2-3 days without the food. And she was requesting that if I am in a position, I should assist her to get even food for the child and for herself. Now I went, I became like, it sounded to me that I have to help. And that is when I started intervening to see what I can do to make sure that the family now at least got support from the government or even the well-wishers. And that's when I come across you, and I heard about the foundation. I decided to invite you so that you can come and see for yourself.
Okay.
Yes, madam.
That has been very kind of you. Thinking about the people that are vulnerable in your community, and taking advantage of opportunities that are coming across in your networks.
Very true, madam.
That is a great noble thing to hold the hands of them that have been left behind in circumstances of life.
Thank you, madam. Thank you.
And I would also wish to know, have they ever been able to get any assistance of any kind of well-wishers apart from now the government food that you give them? What about any other well-wishers? They've been able to benefit from any kind of help, either diapers, either wheelchair, either any kind of support from the many years that you've known them?
From my point of knowledge, since the time I have known this family.
Okay.
I've not seen any other person coming to support, unless the villagers who are surrounded them. Maybe when she cries out for help, she just gets something to eat from the villagers. But nothing more from the government, nothing more from a foundation like this. It's really terrible.
Okay.
Yeah.
So she has never gotten any visibility to her issues. This is her first time.
Yes, madam.
It is an honor to be part of this story.
Yes.
Because our focus agenda is to give hope, restore dignity to them that have been left behind in circumstances of life. And we are going to work together. I'm going to pursue to make sure that she gets a wheelchair. I'm going to forward the recommendation of the lobby form that we filled to the National Fund for the Disabled of Kenya, for them to get to consider this case, and the baby can be able to get mobility. And apart from the issue of wheelchair, what you do say about her economic livelihood? Does she have any job? What have you known about her economic sustainability income way? What has she been doing?
The income issue of this family, I can as well say, is very poor.
Okay.
Because the mother is abandoned. I can say that because she's married here as the second wife.
Okay.
And the husband is now trying to cater for both families.
Okay.
But somehow is liaising the first family rather than this one.
Okay.
But I thank God that the woman has gained courage. Now she's a salonist. I've seen her doing some salon business around.
Okay. Oh, you've seen her do the salon work?
Yeah,
okay.
Around just here at home.
From the homestead?
From the homestead.
Okay.
And I think that one is supporting her to feed the child and also to feed herself. But it's not enough because now she has several other children.
Okay.
This family, I think there are four children. The mother has 4 other children, siblings, and all of them are depending on her.
Okay.
They are all dependent.
And is she the first wife or the second wife?
To me, she's the second.
Okay.
Yes.
We are going to forward the recommendation because National Fund for the Disabled of Kenya, they have a program where they support the caregivers in issues of economic sustainability with the skill that they have. And in this case, because she has a skill in hairdressing, she's going to, she can be able to benefit for her to be started a salon.
We shall be grateful, madam.
Which I'm not very sure whether it will happen concurrently because as at now she has the issue of the wheelchair and now the issue of the salon. So I'm going to forward those 2 issues. Whichever comes first is what we are going to appreciate.
We shall.
And then the other issue that will come later will be pending. We'll keep pushing for the breakthrough.
Thank you, madam. Any support will be of great value to this family and the entire village. And I'm grateful personally, even before we get the support, because madam, you've seen that you yourself, you are passionate, you have a good heart, and I want to believe that you are going far with this program, because helping people is doing work of God. Because you are serving our community, you are serving the multitude, the crowd, you are going out of way to ensure that people live in harmony and peacefully. And that is something that we want. I would personally encourage you to keep up on that one, ensure that any time somebody calls for help, you are here.
Thank you so much.
Thank you
for being kind with your words, to acknowledge the work that I'm doing in the community. It has not been an easy journey, but God's grace has been sufficient to keep me moving from one day at a time. And apart from our issue, are there more disabled people around here in your community?
That is why, madam, I have already said that once you are called for support,
Okay.
the way you have supported this family, because now this is now something you can see, is a step further.
Okay.
We have several other such cases within my area of jurisdiction, whereby I think I have now other three children who are undergoing the same problem.
Okay.
And if they are also supported, I'll be so much grateful to you and to God also.
Thank you.
Yes.
Apart from issues of people living with disability, I would love to highlight to you the kind of more programs that I'm doing in the community.
Yes.
I'm also dealing with issues of rape and defilement for the children who are under 18. And that program I work together with AGNES.NKANYA Foundation, with FIDA Kenya.
Okay.
Yeah, FIDA Kenya, they are based in Nairobi.
Yeah.
They are federal women's rights advocates that fight for the rights of human rights of the vulnerable people in the community, and the human rights of the women in general. So they usually give me access to their free pro bono legal services. Whenever there is a child that has been raped, whenever I call them, they give me access to their lawyers, and then now we start the process of the police documentation. I follow the victim that has been affected to the police station, and we take the copies of statements. We go all the way to the hospital for filling of the P3, and now these documents I give them to the lawyers, that now they can be able to have a standby evidence of being able to protect the rights of this child that has been defiled. So if anything like that happens within 72 hours, it's the safest time to be able to capture that information, because after 72 hours, the evidence will have been elapsed. And another issue that I deal with is early pregnancies of the teenage girls. I have a partner called Greenland, a group of schools in Meru. They partner with AGNES.NKANYA Foundation, where we take back these teenage girls back to school together with their kids. They have a program where they're supporting the baby and the mother in the school. So that is another program. And another program I do is a widows program, where we talk about giving access of legal support to widows that have been left behind in court cases that have been stored in the courts. You can see sometimes a widow can take a case in the court, and then it takes a very long time for it to get the final judgment or final ruling, or maybe the ruling can come out wrongly. It is ruled unfairly.
Delayed cases.
Delayed cases. So such cases, I give them support by calling the free pro bono legal services from FIDA, and they come all the way from Nairobi to help them. Another part that I do is now this issue of PWD, mobility devices. The mobility devices, we are not narrowing down to one thing, but it's all devices: clutches, wheelchairs, cane sticks, hearing aids, and everything about the mobility devices. So it will be an honor to be part of a blessing in your community. To whenever you call me, I'm just a phone call away. I'll show up to be able to be a team player in creating a safe community for all of us.
Thank you, madam. I want to believe that everything that you are doing, God Himself will pay you for this, because I see you are doing much for us. And I want to believe that very soon, God Himself, because human being cannot pay you, God Himself will come down, and everything will be okay, even to your side, because I understand that you don't have any other kind of job.
Yeah.
You are doing this job, and it is out of your own pocket, but sometimes for traveling and doing other things.
That's true.
And I want to believe, madam, that it is not in vain. It is
Amen.
not in vain.
Amen.
I do believe in God, and I believe that God, who has helped you to reach here, so that you can take our story and help the needy who is around us today. God, that God will not abandon you. Will not abandon you.
Amen.
Yes.
I receive your kind words with a lot of honor,
Yes.
with a lot of respect.
Yes.
It is very rare to see people acknowledge and support the work that you do, even with kind words. People sometimes assume that it is irrelevant, but I thank God that God has opened your eyes to be able to see this in another dimension. I appreciate personally, and yeah, it's true that I don't get any kind of profit from all this. I do it as a way of becoming a kindful person to a stranger. I've ever gone through issues of pain, of wilderness in my journey, and it's strangers that got me out of that pit. So I'm using the same lessons that I was taught by God to become a blessing to another stranger who is stuck somewhere in life.
Thank you. Thank you, Madam Tunura. I'm pleased.
Maybe if we could be having any other issue you'd want us to highlight. We want to get to a close of this program. Maybe if there is another issue that we could have left out.
I think I have exhausted fast.
Okay.
But in case from now henceforth I get something like that, or I will just reach you, because now I have your contact. We are now communicating.
Okay.
I want to believe that because now I'm handling around within my sub-location here, we are around 4,000 people.
Okay.
And 4,000 people is not a joke.
Yeah.
There are several issues around. Just in case I get something like that, I will just contact you so I can see how we can help. We have small cases which we can handle ourselves around, but the case that I see its magnitude is larger than what we can be able to do, then expect me to call you. Yes.
Thank you so much for being part of this day.
Thank you.
And we appreciate every part of the procedure, you guiding me to where to come, the directions, because I didn't know the directions up to this place.
Very sure.
You've been kind enough to work with me, to guide me. Elate here, get here, move here, walk to this direction. That is very kind of you. May God bless you. May God remember your family. May God remember the desires of your heart, and expand the boundaries and territories of your work.
Amen.
My good people, we have come to a close of this session of today. It has been a blessing to be in this family. Being hosted in Ganga Ward, it is an honor to the people of Ganga Ward. I carry these blessings back to Chuka Town. I'll carry these blessings back to the people of my neighborhood. And if you come across this video and would love to become a blessing to the prior story that we've talked about of that lady who has 4 children, who has a baby who is differently abled, we really love to work with you, and I will introduce you to this family. We are very transparent, we are very accountable. We have a core value of integrity to keep in this platform, of honesty, of transparency, and honoring people that walk along with us in this platform. So if you have something to contribute to this family, we will really appreciate your support, whether big or small, whether it is in school fees, whether it is in diapers, whether it is in opening the doors of our getting food. We really appreciate every aspect of support and love to this family. So for them that have not yet subscribed to this platform, please support my program by pressing subscription button that you find somewhere down below on that video. And By you subscribing, you'll be giving this video highlight to be watched by many people, and by it being watched, it is where she is going to be able to find her destiny helpers. So let's not close our blessings in one area. God has spreaded our blessings all over the world, and you may never know where her destiny helper is located, and she cannot be able to get people to work with her if a video is not viewed by other people. Thank you so much for listening to this platform. We are going to engage you in more other activities that are going to come along, and keep tuned to be part of this amazing family. Keep tuned to be part of this amazing platform. Bye bye.
God bless you.
God bless you, Chief.
God bless you.
And may God bless your family.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you.